from the first person. We doing that now, Priest. Are you ready?
Yeah, it's fucking
You still jumped a little, even though you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Were you just a little tense about being face-huggered?
Yes. This game gets me. I'm sorry.
I do love Alien. It's one of my favorite movies, and I will say Ripley in Alien and Aliens is one of the most badass females in any film ever. Like, she is one of the best creatures. And if they just listened to her in Alien 1, so many things could have been avoided. So many things. And they didn't, because they're fuckheads.
It's true.
Plan B.
I love Ripley.
Whatever's happening, I want in.
I love her so much.
This way.
I'm with Ben here. They really missed an opportunity not leaving you in first person as you go get face-huggered. I really agree. Really missed opportunity. Yeah, you should save.
You know what I think is a really
Flamethrower!
missed opportunity?
What?
Alien 3.
What? You mean you didn't want to see a prepubescent girl naked? Because
Wait.
that's not awkward. Newt's dead body laid out there while, like, Ripley gently touches her naked flesh to see if she's got a, like, a face hugger in her. Like, fucking... The only thing Alien 3 did right to me was it showed what happens when aliens impregnate other species besides humans. It expanded the lore. That was interesting. But it doesn't excuse how shitty a movie it was and what they did to Ripley's character. And that ham-fisted bullshit romance angle they took. Because if Alien didn't need anything, the number one thing it didn't need was a fucking romance angle.
Well, I mean, there's worse things it could have done.
Not many.
Alien Resurrection?
Wait, we should talk about what happened in San
Oh.
Francisco. Now,
I think I hate 3 more than Resurrection.
and I understand
Really?
you wanna deal with
I
it
think I hate it more.
For some people, that's a very hot take.
I'm talking about
I hate it because of the Ripley attempted rape scene more than anything else.
for life.
Ah.
I have a connection.
Like, they destroyed her character, and I'm madly in love with her character, so...
And what are you gonna do?
My upset is very personal bias. Like, incredibly personal bias. But,
Wait, it's Dr. Lingard.
not saying one is worse or better. I'm just saying I definitely hate 3 more, I think.
Like it. It's some kind of unknown parasite. I did a quick check on the name they gave me, and there's no one registered under it at
On that note, I finished my set.
I think she came on board recently. Do you know anything about this? I have no idea.
I do love the Alien series, I just...
But this should have been picked up during the
God, I wish they stopped fucking around with it. Prometheus made me want to punch somebody in the throat with my knuckles.
Still haven't seen it.
Get down here.
I know.
I feel like,
You should. There's some... If nothing else, it'll get you. Specifically you. It has some things in it that'll make you shudder.
I feel like it'd be fun to, like, do it and drink every time I'm mad.
Okay, yes, I would love to do an I'm mad drink to Prometheus with you. Because some of it's not bad. It's just a lot of it is such a letdown. I'm just whining.
I also don't understand what makes, the Prometheus school of running a thing.
Like, frankly, I preferred the lore in Alien vs. Predator to the lore in Prometheus, okay?
Oh, okay, so I remember a time when I was an edgy teenager and was using the television in my bedroom to get late night HBO stuff where it had titties.
Oh my god.
And it played Alien vs. Predator once, and I actually have seen that movie. I saw it before Alien, Aliens, anything else.
Oh my god, really? That was your first exposure to the aliens? Like, to the xenomorphs? Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
And I thought it was badass.
Well, I mean, it was entertaining.
Comparing it to 1 and 2, what the fuck am I supposed to do in this room? Like, apparently I'm not supposed to be in this room.
I like so much of the premise of Alien vs. Predator. Like, again, just from a lore
Let's hope this
standpoint,
thing works.
I really
It's
like
an
it.
animal.
But the
Animals
movie
are
was
afraid
so
of
garbage, and it
Hope
took
you're
way
right.
too long to see them actually proper fight. That was just saying.
Okay, but what about the sequel? I haven't seen the sequel. I know there is one.
I
I've got
have
a
not
plan
seen
to
this.
trap it. Take a transit car and meet
I have
Ricardo
not
in the
seen it.
Systech Spire. I'll coordinate
You might have
from
to,
here.
because you know what
Yeah.
happens in that.
What?
An alien infects a predator.
Oh, I know about that. Yeah, shit. Yeah, people have been raving about that for like a long time.
And so, like, just that alone has got me, okay, you know what, movie? You've got my curiosity.
I knew the pay on this job was too good to be true.
I wonder where these hostels nearby are. So am I supposed to go try fucking up an alien with a flamethrower? I have another ethanol. Crap. Just make more smoke bombs, I guess. Cool.
Ripley, you on your way?
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you. I've sent your guy Samuels to android processing. Once this thing's dead, I'm gonna get him to access Apollo and lift the lockdown.
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help and I have my hands full here. Besides, he's a synthetic. Should be easier for him to get in there.
We're discussing horror and how I feel that especially the Alien series has lost a lot of its scariness because we understand aliens so well now, like as a species, and
Outright disaster has already happened.
we see them so often. We
All
see
we
the
can do
brightness
now
of them.
is
We
kill
like
that
to see them.
fucker.
Everybody wants to see them, but at the same time of wanting to see them, we lose the ability to be really scared of them.
No, I agree that the part of what makes horror work is the unknown.
There are very few movies to me that show the villain or the monster in glowing color that actually remain bright, like genuine. And Ben made a really good point that because now we have CG and everyone wants to use CG, we've kind of lost that art because old horror movies didn't show a lot of the monsters because of props and stuff like that. And that was just fine that they've made do without, and it added terror aspect. I mean, I hate to use this example because I'm not a huge fan of the movie, and you and I have discussed it before, Priest, but Blair Witch shows the witch once, finally. And a lot of people found it utterly terrifying because you never fucking see her.
Are we talking about the new Blair Witch or
The old Blair Witch.
the old Blair Witch? It never showed the witch, did it?
You see the shape. You see the form of. You don't see her like in glowing, beautiful detail and color.
Okay, because the new Blair Witch I have feelings about, and it's fucking awful.
Well, yeah. And then you and I rewatched Blair Witch, and you realize that the old Blair Witch is exactly a pinnacle of cinematography.
No, I feel like for what it did back then, for like found footage formats, it did what it needed to do, and it created a foundation for people to stand upon. But my God, was it
I'm in the
not
suspect's
the way I
file.
remembered it.
Ripley, heads up. I'm reading lots of malfunctioning systems in your area.
I actually don't remember them showing the witch in Blair.
There's that's what I mean. There's a shadow, but they never like show her.
Oh yes, in the very end, where
Yes.
it's left up to interpretation.
Yes, but I mean, like they do show the dismembered pieces of people. Like it is very obvious if something is wrong out there, and the screaming, etc.
Yes.
Whoa, that's a fun noise.
That was without a doubt an alien. Oh, fuck.
I think of like horror movies that actually like scared the shit out of me. Like The Ring fucked me up, and that did show the monster. But that was also a time when I was high off my ass on opium, and that was one of the worst decisions I've ever made. Note to self, kids: don't take opium and then watch, and then try to sleep. The Ring. It was not a good idea.
The Ring is easily one of my favorite horror movies of all time, like, period.
Oh my god, so many aspects of that bothered the fuck out of me when I was... I mean, they still do, but especially when I was high. I did not deal with her pulling the node out of her throat.
We shouldn't have done that back then.
Like,
I know we're hungry.
that really fucked me up. I did not handle it. I actually got nauseated in the theaters and did not... One of my friends who was with me was just like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No! Is she gonna come get us?" I'm like, "It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine." I'm like, "No!" And I would not accept them telling me that it was gonna be okay and that she wasn't coming out of the screen to get us, because that's what happens when you take hard drugs when you're a teenager. Because I was an idiot, and you should never do that. What other movies like really like scared the actual fuck out of me? The Orphanage scared me a little bit, but it more left me unnerved, and it I love The Orphanage. I love it, I love it, I love it. Uno, dos, tres, toco la pared. Oh, I think it's coming for you.
Wait, the creature. How are we gonna seal it in?
The Spire was built to process high-value compounds dredged up from the gas giant. Piracy precautions are still in place. The tower can be shut off, vents, doors, everything. So, you build a cage around the creature, then Ricardo locks it down.
I just... Really? I have nothing else that takes ethanol. No, I don't have enough for Molotov. Okay.
Priest, what did you think of The Orphanage?
The Orphanage? The Orphanage
Yeah.
is really nice. I mean,
Use the terminal in reception.
it depends on what you're looking for in your horror movie. Because I don't think The Orphanage was the scariest thing since sliced bread.
That's what I mean, like, I felt it unnerved me more than, like, frightened me.
Yeah.
Okay. They say your volume is kind of muted. Is it the... Wait, you mean the volume of the game? I'm waiting for Rap to get back to me on that. Do you mean the volume of the game or Priest speak?